Put your hand here, feel my chest slow. That's the sound of you fixing what broke. Steam from my tea, lemon and sage. You wrapped a blanket around my rage. No loud words, just your palm on my back. Said I got you, no need to unpack. Your love feels like sunlight through a curtain, warm and slow and it always works. Every sharp edge goes smooth and certain. You pour honey on my hurt. Stale sheets finally in the wash. You lit a candle, killed the fog. Sat on the floor, let me cry for an hour. Didn't fix me, just water my flower. Your love feels like sunlight through a curtain, warm and slow and it always works. Every sharp edge goes smooth and certain. You pour honey on my hurt. My own hands used to shake too fast. Now they still when you hold my glass. You leave oranges by my side of the bed, and the mean things in my head just quietly. Your love feels like sunlight through a curtain, warm and slow and it always works. Every sharp edge goes smooth and certain. You pour honey on my hurt. I don't need fire, I don't need waves, just your breath matching the pace I crave. You don't erase the storm I knew, you just teach my skin the sun is true. Put your hand here, feel that beat, that's your warmth still underneath. Not fixed but softer, yeah that's enough. Your heat stays when the world is rough.
Your hand finds mine when the speakers die. We don't need no beat to get us high.
You turn off the amp, the echoes fade. Street lamp glow on your face in the hallway shade.
Your thumb rubs slow on my sweaty palm.
That tired grin says, baby, let's take home.
After the last song, we don't stop. We just trade a bass for a heartbeats drop. No spotlight left, just your t-shirt sleeve and the way you breathe when you wanna leave. The crowd goes home, but we stay right here. After the last song, baby, let's disappear.
Yeah.
Hey! Your keys hit the table, I steal your hat. You laugh and call me a stupid brat. Leftover smoke from the venue door. We're dancing slow on the kitchen floor. After the last song, we don't stop. We just trade the bass for a heartbeats drop. No spotlight left, just your t-shirt sleeve and the way you breathe when you wanna leave. The crowd goes home, but we stay right here. After the last song, baby, let's disappear.
Yeah.
Your phone buzzes late from the band's group chat. You toss it away, I pull you flat. Carpet burns and a stolen kiss. That's the kind of encore I don't wanna miss. After the last song, we don't stop. We just trade the bass for a heartbeats drop. No spotlight left, just your t-shirt sleeve and the way you breathe when you wanna leave. The crowd goes home, but we stay right here. After the last song, baby, let's disappear. Yeah. chord, just your fingers tracing my backbone's chord. The volume zero, but the feeling's loud. You whisper my name, no need for a crowd. Your hand finds mine when the speakers die. We don't need no beat to get us high. After the last song, just you and I.
Soft like the blankets I wrap around my shoulders. Soft like the tea that I sip a bit slower. I used to hold my breath till my chest felt hollow. Now I let the exhale take the time that it follows. Found a cracking in the ceiling, watch it turn to gold. Every little scar's a story that my body told. I'm learning to be gentle with the parts I used to hide. Let the warm bath water wash the war out from my sides. No more fighting for a love that left me brittle on the floor. Healing softness is the quiet way I don't hurt anymore. My own palms remember how to trace a slow line. Not a rush, not a race, just a heartbeat's rewind. Left the sharp words in a drawer that I don't open twice. Now my Sunday afternoons are made of candlelight and rice. I'm learning to be gentle with the parts I used to hide. Let the warm bath water wash the war out from my sides. No more fighting for a love that left me brittle on the floor. Healing softness is the quiet way I don't hurt anymore. Even crying feels like rain on thirsty ground. Every teardrop knows exactly where to drown. The doubt that used to scream now whispers on a low. I brush my hair 100 strokes and let the mirror glow. I'm learning to be gentle with the parts I used to hide. Let the warm bath water wash the war out from my sides. I'm not standing for everything that the reels on the fire. No alarm, no sharp edge, no name I have to earn. Just the velvet of a Sunday that I never have to burn. I press my cheek against the pillow, feel the give. This is how a woman teaches herself to live. Soft like the blanket, soft like the tea, healing softness is finally me. Palms down steady, feet on the floor. One deep breath, I don't need more. Mirror foggy from the shower steam. Two-piece cap left by the sink. I trace the crack along the tie line. Count three things I see in time. Grounding down when my bones feel heavy. Heart beats slow like a Sunday 7. No storm took me, no ghost came through. I'm still here breathing. my coffee black, no rush, no doubt. Felt the mug heat through my fingertips. Let the quiet sit upon my lips. Grounding down where my bones feel heavy. Heartbeat slow like a Sunday set. No storm took me, no ghost came through. I'm still here breathing. That's the proof. My own two ankles crossed beneath the chair. Went outside, but I don't care. Folded laundry once, I lost again. Still, I choose to stay right where I am. I'm grounding down where my bones feel heavy. Heartbeat slow like a Sunday set. No storm took me, no ghost came through. I'm still here breathing. That's the proof. Not looking for a sign up high. The ground beneath me never lies. I press my palm flat on the floor and remind myself I'm not a war. Palms down steady, feet on the floor. One deep breath, I don't need more. I don't chase, I just glow. You lean in slow, control. Your voice hums like a bass on low. Fingers trace the steam off my teeth. You don't try to steal the show, you just sit right here with me. Calm attraction, no confession. You're a steady, warm obsession. No wildfire, just a land and glow. That's how I know. That's how I know. That's how I know. You laugh soft when I miss the beat. Knees touch under a thrifted sheet. You don't ask me to explain, you just let my silence reign. Calm attraction, no confession. No wildfire, just a land and glow. That's how I know. That's how I know. Do you remember how I take my air? One sugar, half a prayer. When the world gets loud and strange, you're the quiet I don't have to arrange. Calm attraction, no confession. You're a steady, warm obsession. No fire, just a land and gold. That's how I know. That's how I know. You don't rush, you don't grab, you just show up. Hold the back of my overthinking mind and leave your patience behind. I don't chase, I just glow. You lean in, slow control. That's how I know. That's how I know. From confession, that's how I know. never seen a king who had to yell his name. You don't need a golden chair to feel your spine. You just hold the space like the world got time. When I stumble on my words, you just wait. Not a single muscle moves to fix my fate. That's that king energy, quiet and deep. Promises you keep when you're half asleep. Not a crown on your head, but the way you breathe makes me stand up straight, makes me believe. Last love left me guessing every line. You leave the whole truth right between the signs. You don't save me, you just stand close by, like a tree that never asks the wind why. That's that king energy, steady and true. Even your silence knows what to do. Not a shout, not a game, not a borrowed line. Just a hand on my back like the sun's on time. You fixed the leaky faucet with your sleeve, then kissed my forehead and said I'll never leave. No parade, no poem, just tea at 4. And the kind of calm that makes me want more. That's that king energy, solid and still. Walls come down without a single drill. Not a throne, not a roar, not a battle cry. Just the way you stay when I don't know why. I used to chase the lightning, now I love the rain. You told me kings don't hurt to prove their pain. You just show up, boots on the floor, and love like you've already won the war. Yeah, that's that king energy, soft as a fist that never swings. Just a man who knows what his quiet brings. I ain't never seen a king who had to yell his name. I ain't never seen a king who had to yell his name. I don't need permission to stand tall today. Woke my own fire, no match to strike. Left the weight of sorry on a different life. My reflection doesn't whisper, it just says my name. Traded wood in for a steady flame. I lead fearless, quiet but loud. No man from anybody, I trust my own cloud. Every small decision built this spine. Fearless leader, and the crown is mine. Remember that meeting, voice got small. Now my heels click rhythm through the hall. I stop shrinking just to fit the space. Watch me take the front seat, change the pace. I fearless, quiet but loud. No man from anybody, I trust my own cloud. Every small decision built this spine. Fearless leader, and the crown is mine. Said careful, don't bruise the air, but silence never got me anywhere. So I speak my honesty raw and plain. Healing means I don't explain the pain. Quiet but loud, no man from anybody, I trust my own cloud. Every small decision built this spine. Fearless leader, and the crown is mine. Not the loudest roar, just a steady hand. Learning how to fall and still command. Scars are medals, not something to hide. Watch me walk through worry with nothing to hide. Crown in my mirror, hair a little wild. In my own heart, like a fearless child. I don't slam the gate, I just close it slow. You can feel the love, but you can't cross that road. You stood too close, I took a step back. Your words were sweet, but they left a crack. I used to think yes was the only way. Now I breathe first before I say stay. Graceful boundaries, yeah, I learned that dance not a shield of ice, just a second chance for my own heartbeat, for my quiet space. I can love you whole without losing faith. Last year I broke my own ribs trying to fit into every box that you wanted lit. Now I light my candle, you light yours too. If the flame don't meet, that's still the truth. Graceful boundaries, yeah, I learned that dance not a shield of ice, just a second chance for my own heartbeat, for my quiet space. I can love you whole without losing faith. You text at midnight, I reply at noon. That's not revenge, that's my own full moon. I water my garden before I limit my hose. You can stand at the fence, but you won't touch my rose. No. Graceful boundaries, graceful boundaries. Just a second chance for my heart, baby. I can love you without losing face. It's a velvet rope, not a razor. Why you can sing along, but you won't take the choir. I still hold your hand when the storm gets loud, and I let go soft, standing my own ground. I don't slam the gate, I just close it slow. Feel the love right here, but that's as far as you go. I wake up to my own glow. No stress, just a fresh rose gold. Slow sip, honey lemon tea. Fresh petals on my balcony. Cashmere wrapped 2-carat studs. My piece worth more than any crush. I'm that soft girl, luxury, loving me so easily. No chase, no begging, no pretend. My vibe is my best friend. Silk scrunchie on my wrist, bath oil with the lavender mist. Journal full of things I love, prayer sent to stars above. I'm that soft girl, luxury, loving me so easily. No chase, no begging, no pretend. My vibe is my best friend. Candle flicker, slow deep breath. Heal the parts that once felt less. Pearl tray by my vanity. My own horns to company. I'm that soft girl, luxury, loving me so easily. No chase, no begging, no pretend. My vibe is my best friend. Used to beg for a text back. Now I pour wine and relax. My own arms feel like home. Soft girl, but I'm made of stone. That's my luxury. That's my luxury. Hold on. my chair by mistake. I wear it twice before it even knows your shape. You send me songs I never press delete. Your silence doesn't scare me, it just lets me breathe. You show up slow like Sunday afternoon, and a firework just to light that holds the room. Every small thing you do, it lands so true. Baby, your presence is the proof. I never knew I needed proof. You remember how to take my tea. Half cold, half sweet. You don't fix me when I cry, you just sit with me. You say my name like it's a home you found. Not too heavy, not too lost, just solid ground. You show up slow like Sunday afternoon, got a firework just to light that holds the room. Every small thing you do, it lands so true. Baby, your presence is the proof. I never knew I needed proof. I used to think love had to yellow break. Now I just watch you wash the plate. I forgot to take. You don't perform at all. You just stay when staying isn't beautiful. You show up slow like Sunday afternoon, and a firework just to light that holds the room. Every small thing you do, it lands so true. Baby, your presence is the proof. I never knew I needed proof. No grand speech, no glass on the floor, just your keys on the counter.